Do you have a problem? You're dating someone, obviously they're on social media, and then somebody famous follows them.
I don't like that shit.
You don't like that?
I mean, I don't got a problem with it. But
you follow? You
don't worry about what I do. There ain't nobody been there. That's me. That's me.
You famous too.
Yeah, good.
And you following somebody, girl, I guarantee you.
Cool.
But you don't want nobody to follow your girl.
Leave my girl alone. What she did to you? Leave her alone. Don't talk to her. Leave her alone. What?
People just follow people.
I don't care. Nah, I don't care. I don't just follow people.
No,
me personally.
Some people, like, okay, you into fitness.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody has a nice body. Okay, you follow them because you like to exercise, or somebody in whatever the case may be. Track and field athlete. Okay, everybody that follows somebody, Kev, ain't trying to get down.
Yeah, I don't shit. Depending on who it is.
So you try to get down with everybody? You was trying to get down with everybody?
Some women I follow, I just follow off the.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if old boy just follow your girl just to
I
follow?
don't believe that. In the situation you talking about, I'm not gonna say what it was, but I did that shit right now. I don't believe that shit. Ain't no way in here. That nigga was not following just to follow it. That nigga was following to fuck.
He was trying to crack her.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness. So what happened next? Did you tell her to block him?
Nah, I kept it P.
You ain't let her know that it bothered you that he was following her.
Nah, Of course I did. I got a problem. Said it immediately. I said, oh, hell no, this some bullshit. And she gonna try to tell me with a smile, oh my, I don't give a fuck. Give a goddamn who this is.
Come on, man.
What?
So what if somebody else girl might feel, might feel that same way about you? Yeah. Oh, you following this in?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that nigga probably said about me. Who cares?
Come on, Cam.
What?
You that petty?
Very.
Man, you up there petty rocks for them. I can't believe you, bro. Therapy. You tried therapy?
Nah. Oh, no. Nah, I ain't tried it. I need to, though. A lot going on. You go to therapy?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
You ain't lie. How you felt about it?
You got to be honest and be receptive. A lot of times, we be combative. And then when you, I think the thing is that when I was actually there talking to her, I've had therapy about 3 times. Every time it's been, I've never had a male therapist.
Yeah, neither.
And every time that I've talked to him at the time, and it's like, but then when I'm away from it and I'm sitting alone in my home, I'm in my car, and I think about what they've said, I was like, damn, am I that transparent? Can they see through me? Can they see? And I remember the first therapist I went to, I remember she used to tell me all the time, she's like, Shannon, are you arguing for right or are you arguing to be right? I want to be right. I'm right.
Yeah.
She said, if you're arguing for right, you can work it out. She said, but if you're arguing to be right and you feel that you need to be right, it's not going to work. She said, Shannon, right now, as I talk to you and I've talked to her one time, you guys are communicating in 2 different languages. She's speaking Spanish, you're speaking Mandarin Chinese. Either she learns your language or you learn hers, or it's never going to work. She also said, she told me a lot of things about my childhood and how I am, because I grew up with my grandmother, and so I'm very respectful, and there are certain things that I just think that I just can't do.
For sure.
And so they forced me to take a strong, hard look at myself. But when you've been doing something 30, 40 years,
it's hard to change that.
It's hard to change that.
100%. I want to slide it there. I want to slide. I think it's a good thing. But it's
so what do you think? What is going on that you want to release to help you become a better Cam?
I don't know. You just, when you chasing something, I think you get locked in on the chase of it. I think I talk to people all the time, not like a therapist, nothing, no shit like that. But it's like, talk to people and it's just like when you so locked in on what you try to do and what you try to become, sometimes you miss
you do
the journey of what's happening.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Maybe talking to somebody about that. Cause it's but I've also, you work so hard at something, dog, you just don't wanna, you know what I'm saying?
You have to, but to see what you're chasing, and as an ex-professional athlete, and you try to achieve it, is that it takes a tremendous amount of, not only a sacrifice, but it takes a total commitment.
100%.
If you think your family got drama, wait till you see Little Brother on Netflix. You've got John Cena, this big-time real estate superstar whose whole perfect little life gets turned upside down when his wild little brother, played by Eric Andre, come crashing back into the picture. And trust me, Eric Andre is complete chaos. This thing has everybody in it. Michelle Monaghan, Chris Maloney, Ego, Wodum, Sherry Cola, straight comedy heavyweights. This movie has outrageous moments, R-rated physical comedy, crazy situations, but it also has heart. That's what surprised me. You're going to laugh a lot, but underneath all that madness is really about family, pressure, rivalry, and trying to hold your life together when everything goes off the rail. And if you've ever watched them luxury real estate shows, oh, they're having fun, that world too. Make sure you check out Little Brother, June 26th. That's my birthday, only on Netflix. And people don't understand that because I've only got one shot at this and I don't want to mess it up.
100%.
And you need to find somebody that's going to be accepting of you going on this chase.
For real.
And if they can't accept that, everybody said, a lot of people say they could be number 2 to football. But when it came down to them being number 2 to football, they couldn't accept it.
Yeah. Not for sure.
And I can't put you because I've got to sacrifice some things. You gotta have somebody in your life that understands that.
Yeah. No, I just think situations, I mean, just in life in general, like everybody. Cause I think the person I do have around me is like, they understand it.
They got to. Because stand up, bro, you gone.
I'm always out the way.
You gone. You gone. And when you're working, most people are asleep.
Yeah.
And then like when you get done, to come down off that high, because it's an adrenaline rush when you're on the stage. I mean, when I played, it was like, man, it took me 4 hours to just like to come down and to just relax so I could go to sleep.
But to walk into an arena and somebody say your name and people lose their minds, I mean, you know.
Yes.
It's
adrenaline rush, bro.
It's the greatest feeling in the world. Mm-hmm. And so to come down from that, it's a tough thing.
Yeah. And you like, man, I'm so close. I know I'm so close.
Right there.
And well, we need to go here, we need to go that, but I can't.
I'm just locked in. I'm locked in. But also like I think therapy might help in the sense of like also living life too. You can't forget to live life. And I think sometimes I'm so locked in on what I'm doing. Like I stand up every night, the show every night. Like I do so much like work that they don't play too often. You feel what I'm saying? But
I think I'm gonna take some time off. I'm gonna take me to a couple of, because I haven't gone on a vacation since '96.
I fuck with that. I be trying to tell people that, bro.
Because then people say, well, why you don't take a vacation? I say, because I don't feel I need to get away from anything. Everything I want is right here.
I enjoy the work.
I do.
I enjoy the work. That's the best part to me. The best part to me is the work. The outcome is nice. All this shit is super cool. All this shit. But the work and it mean the world to me, bro.
And to see it put in, because I'm looking at you and you sound a lot like myself when I was your age. To put the work in and to see everything come to fruition that I had dreamed for, that I had hoped for, that I had wished for, and to see my hard work and the fruits of its labor start to bear. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like when a plan comes together.
100%. I tell you about, I thank God more than anything, dog. Cause I never forget. When I started doing stand-up, I was 22 when I was lost. Mm-hmm. Like I was lost as hell. Like I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. I moved in with my pops, and I remember getting on my knees. I remember praying. I just said, God, if you help me find my passion, I go as hard as I can at it. And 2 weeks later, I was doing stand-up.
Wow.
And then from then on, it was never an idea of a break. There was no idea of like slowing down. It was every single day until now. I mean, I got sick one time and I just couldn't go nowhere for like a week and a half. And I just ate at me, but I just couldn't. I physically just couldn't go nowhere. But other than that, it's been, from that day forward till right now, it's been every day.
For almost 4.5 years, huh?
Yeah, I thank God.
Damn.
I thank God.
You said you got on your knees and you asked God, said, God, if you tell me what my passion is, I promise you. So prior to that, you really didn't know what you wanted. You thought you wanted to do stand up, but there were a lot of other things going on in your head.
When I was 19, I worked at Foot Locker. I got a job at Foot Locker right after school ended. And I remember like everybody, I'm talking about my dog Vince, my dog JJ and shit, my manager at the Foot Locker. And I would tell basketball stories from high school
Right.
the whole time. It was like slow, was dead, nobody was in there.
Right.
So I would tell the stories all day. And when one day they were just like, hey, we telling all these stories, man, you should try stand up.
Right.
So when I was 19, I tried it for the first time with my mom and shit like that. And she took me out there, she didn't want me to go by myself. And I got on stage and I did okay, it was decent. But I asked a bunch of the other comics like who was around just for like help and shit like that at the time. And nobody
wanted to help.
They ain't want to give me the time of day. And I was like, man, I'm just go back to doing what I was doing, which was just what I was doing was just being lost, running around doing.
Did that hurt you? Because you thought I'm not saying, bro, give me everything, but give me some tips. What do I need to do? How do I set the joke up better?
This how great God is, dude. So I go back doing what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm still lost, I get on my knees, I pray. When I'm 22, I'm doing it for real. I meet the guys that I wanted to be there when I was 19. You know what I'm saying? Like my dog David.
Look how he worked it out.
You feel what I'm saying? Look how he figured out my dog Jar. You feel what I'm saying? Like the people I be on the road to me to this day. They the ones that helped me figure out how to do stand up and how to like, you know what I'm saying, stay on stage and keep, you know what I'm saying, being around. So even though at the time when I was 19, it wasn't the embrace I wanted, God made it right. When I got to 22, it was like, I got everything planned out for you. Now just go get it. You feel me? And now I'm doing something I just feel so blessed.